Hello and welcome to this episode of Great Conversations. I'm lucky to be here today with Chuck Crerand. He's the past Vice President, Southeast District for the Elks. And I'm excited to be talking with you today about all the great programs that you all run and membership and all sorts of great things. So I welcome you today. Thank you so much for coming.
Madam Mayor, thank you so much for having me on. As you already know, as we discussed before, I could talk for hours on Elks, but we're gonna keep it to a bullet point for everybody here. I grew up with the Elks. I didn't grow up in Brick, but the Elks are national, so
Sure.
They're all over. And New Jersey itself has 107 active Elks lodges across the state. Yeah,
that's great.
We actually compete with California. And that's such
That's
what I love about New Jersey.
I love that we're like this tiny state, but we're like competing with such a big state. that's awesome.
And everyone complains about how loud and proud New Jersey is, and I love every bit of it. Especially right here in town in Brick. We have so much diversity in what we do in Elkdom these days. It's an amazing thing. As you've seen in the parade when we march from Memorial Day, right out here from 70 down Chambers Bridge Road, we have everything from if there's a special needs child that wants to march with us, we bring them right in. They get their own car and a sign on it. We have our officers, our members. And then you see our youth organization, nicknamed Junior Elks, but they are called the Antlers.
Sure.
And they are middle schoolers and high schoolers that want to do charitable works and get out there and help people as they can. And they do anything from bake sales to donate money to something to they currently once a month go to assisted living homes and do projects with the residents.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Yeah, they're a great group of kids. Right now we're roughly 20 youngsters in there. Young adults I should call them, because their mindset is just so amazing.
Oh, that's fantastic.
And if youth's not your thing, we have so many committees to help out with. Recently, we started, the last couple of years, breast cancer awareness just within our lodge.
Okay.
They do an indoor golf outing. We go over to Golf Kings, and we have an indoor golf outing. It's so much fun. It's a great time. They do fundraisers for that. They march in a Point Pleasant breast cancer awareness walk.
Oh, yeah.
Right down Arnold Avenue there. Yep. They love doing that. And that it's such an active and fun committee. And when you get to throw pink into things, it just makes everything so much more. It just makes
everything great.
And then we go right into veterans. Something that Elkdom has always been involved in is special needs children and veterans.
Okay.
With veterans, our own Elks Lodge hosts a motorcycle run that raises awareness and funding for homeless vets. We have these welcome home kits, which are probably upwards of 20 grand to pick up. And so as we find homeless vets and we get them into a living situation, or maybe they're already in one, but they don't have anything.
Right.
They don't have flatware, pots, pans, beds. I've heard horror stories of them sleeping on a door on sawhorses. And so now they have stuff, and they're veterans. They shouldn't be homeless.
Right.
And we do all we can for them with that. And special needs children, you think about it. If you're a mother or father, a brother of someone with special needs, you think, the world is closing in on you, but there's so much out there that you just don't know about. And that's where we come in. We want to show you what your options are, where to get help.
Right.
We even own a camp for New Jersey called Camp Lore. It's up in Haskell.
Okay.
And completely free to the parents. The kids go for a week, and they have a counselor with them the whole week, one-on-one counselor.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Nurses donate their week's vacation to be there. There's a pharmacy there. There's a doctor on site. They swim. Some lodges bust them down to take them on a boat ride, to take them to beaches.
That's so nice.
It truly is. So a lot of our fundraising goes to that as well, to keep that camp operational. And there's a waiting list to be a counselor in there. From all over the world. We have people who want to work with these children, and there's a waiting list to be a counselor at this camp.
That's amazing.
And it's all volunteer, almost all volunteer. We pay someone to keep the grounds, and a director, obviously. That's a 24/7 job, but they do amazing works there.
That's very great.
And all this that I talk about with the Elks, if we are not profitable, meaning not exactly nonprofit, but if you were to donate, say, $100 to whatever committee, it could be the breast cancer, the youth activities, whatever it is. We have, I think, I counted over 40 charitable committees that we run just within our lodge. 100% of that donation goes to that. There is no administrative cost that comes off the top. That's where our membership dues come in.
Right.
So that, and yeah, we have the facilities. So, you know, we have a grill room that's open to members and their guests. You know, any kind of parties that we run for the members, that stuff pays for the administration costs.
Right.
We want you to make sure that you know where your money's going. And it's easier just to say,
I wanted to go to this particular thing.
All of it is going there, and that's how we run it.
That's awesome.
Yep.
So I've been to events at the Elks location. It's lovely, and you do one of the things you talked about, the Junior Elks, but you do each year. There's an essay contest with the
Americanism program.
Yeah. So talk a little bit about that. That's been a great program to attend.
One of the big things that we've always been part of and believed in is Americanism, and you know, and believing in your country, even though no matter whatever's going on politically, socially, good or bad, you got to believe in America and the strength of its citizens. And if you start young and believe in that, you know, you don't get baited into clickbait online or you know, fake news
or you're so busy you're not online, right?
Exactly.
Good work with people.
To really understand what America is about, and we want their opinions and these essays. These kids, you ever read some of these essays?
Oh yeah.
Oh my God, I wasn't writing essays like that when I was their age, but they are amazing. And there is scholarship money involved in that, and not only scholarship money in that, we have scholarship in general.
Right.
I'm sure you've been there where we hand out scholarships in a high school. My wife actually runs that, so I hear a lot about the scholarship program.
Yeah.
And for members and non-members kids, just kids in town that go to Brick High School or live in Brick and maybe they go to a private school, they qualify for so much money. There's so much money in scholarships that I think for a while we were only second to the government handing out scholarships. That's how much we love educating the youth and making sure that they're getting the right information, getting to go and do their dreams.
That's fantastic.
Yep.
So I'm just curious, as we're heading into the fall, do you have some events coming up that people might want to know about?
Actually, we do. Coming up in October, we are going to have an open to the public car show. We want everybody that is interested to come on out. Check out our facilities. We're going to have anyone that wants to give a tour of the facility, you have any questions. We're going to have people on staff, and we want to have multiple committee members out there so that if you have an interest in any of our almost 40 committees, there's someone there that can answer your questions. You know, like drug awareness. What is drug awareness? We could talk for that. You know, our special needs. We even have a motorcycle activity committee.
Oh, fun.
So if you like to ride a bike, well, come meet some of our guys and women that ride. They will gladly explain to you. And it's mostly fundraisers that they ride for. So
that's fantastic. So you mentioned you had about 20 kids that were in the Antler program, right?
Yes. Yep.
How is your membership at large?
At large, we are around 800 members right now.
Is that just where is that?
That's here in Brick.
Really?
Yeah, and that's not even the biggest lodge in the state.
Yeah, I have to tell you, you know, I meet with a lot of different civic organizations, and for a while around COVID, and since then they have really struggled to get their membership back.
We've definitely taken a hit because prior to COVID we were 1,200. Right. And you know, and it happens. You know, when you can't do things and you're stuck, you start looking for other things, and they take
other stuff. Yeah,
and I don't blame anybody for that.
Sure,
you know, that's just life. But the ones that do love Elkdom and want to always be around, they stuck around. And we've also gained some new members along the way.
That's amazing. 800 is a lot of people.
Yeah.
That's a great number.
Yep.
And I'm so happy for you that you've got such a robust group
working
here in Brick Township. That's amazing, especially with all the charitable work that you do and working with just the township at large to, you know, make Brick better. So we always appreciate that.
And that's our ultimate goal is that we're all about the community. What can we do to help better the community, no matter what it is? Handing out hot dogs at National Night Out.
Right.
If we got to do that, if that helps, that's what we're there for.
That's fantastic.
We're looking to work our way back into working with the hot dogs again at the trunk or treat. Honestly, like for 4 towns, it's the best one in Ocean County. When you got people from all over the county.
It's so enormous. Yeah, we love it.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think the last time we did that, we had 600 hot dogs and we got rid of them all in an hour. Like,
I'm sure.
It's like we just don't have enough.
I know. There were 600 kids in the first round.
The first round, yes, exactly. So we're going to try and work it out where we can stay later and give everyone a chance to enjoy some of the hot dogs with our youth activities, with our drug awareness, with our antlers all being there.
Oh, amazing.
We want people to come and enjoy that. Hey, who doesn't like a free hot dog?
Right.
You know?
I don't know anybody that doesn't like a free hot dog, for sure.
Yep.
Oh, wow. That's wonderful.
And other things that we're trying to get back into. We used to do, Christmas parties for kids, not just special needs, but for the town. You know how much it costs to go see Santa at the mall and take a picture with them? Here, it's going to be free. Just, we want you to do that. We're going to do a Halloween party again. These are the things we want to do. We're going to try and get back off to the floor to give back to the community and get the community to come and see what we really are. Because I feel, and I'm sure a lot of organizations feel this way, when COVID hit, everyone went internet and stopped being out. And it's kind of forgotten about what it is to be out and being in the community. And that's where we want to be. We want to be part of the community. We want to help. And we do the best we can. So we need to get everyone back to the Elks and to get the Elks back out into everybody else.
Well, I have to tell you, one of my a memory that you just jarred when you mentioned the Santa and the Christmas was back when I was maybe like 5 or 6. My parents brought me to an Elks.
Okay. Yep.
And I remember sitting on Santa's lap, and I brought home a teddy bear, and it was like a really big deal. Like I have a distinct memory of that.
Yep.
From being young. So it's definitely something that will build memories for kids.
Absolutely. And you make friends. You never know what kids are going to be there and other families that might be there.
Yeah.
So
all those connections you make from those different meetings is really wonderful.
Absolutely.
This is fantastic. Is there anything else you want to share about the organization?
Like I said, I could go on for hours, but the main thing is to know that if you are interested in joining the Elks and you want to help out your community, get in touch with us. You could Google us, Brick Elks. It'll bring you right to our homepage.
Okay.
There's an online application. Fill it out. Or if you want to come and to our event in October, look for it. Find us on Facebook. We're going to hopefully have it up on video for everybody.
Yep.
And come and talk to us. You're not restricted to what we do. We can expound on anything we do.
Sure.
And no idea is a bad idea. And we're open to as much as we can do to better our communities and help grow ourselves.
Fantastic. Oh my gosh, it was so great talking to you today.
Same.
Tons of information, and we'll make sure we put a lot of it up on the screen for everyone so that they can know where to go to become a member. And I look forward to some more fun events to attend myself as you have them. So.
Absolutely. Thank you so much again for having me on.
Thank you so much.
Talk about what my passion is.
I appreciate that. Thank you so much for joining us on this episode of Cray Conversation, and we'll see you next time.